Good morning and welcome to Deer River. I'm speaking to you today in hopes that the Deer River Ranger District gets selected for an extreme makeover. We've been underfunded in facilities for over 10 years here. I've got a highly motivated staff that really wants to do the right thing. We just don't know where to get started. A makeover team can really help get us focused, help us find innovative ways to spend our money. We've had budget declines here for many years. Many of you have experienced the same thing, yet our operational costs are going through the roof. We spent over $100,000 just to fuel our fleet and operate our buildings last year. I know if we spend a few dollars in the right places, we could save maybe $30,000, $50,000 a year. That could fund an entire seasonal workforce. I know we can make a difference. There are over 600 ranger districts across the country. Somebody needs to step up. The federal government is the single highest user of energy in this country. Forest Service has been a conservation leader for over 100 years. It's time we step up and take on sustainable operations. The Deer River Ranger District is up to the task. Besides, if none of this works out, a video could sure help my acting career.
Good morning and welcome to Extreme Makeover District Ranger Edition. Today we are in beautiful Deer River, Minnesota, gateway to the Chippewa. The Deer River Ranger District of the Chippewa National Forest really needs our help. They haven't had a facilities budget in 10 years. The fixtures in the office and the buildings are outdated and in desperate need of repair. We only have 1 year to complete the project. It is a monumental task. But I hear at the Deer River District, they have a great group of folks up to the challenge. Come on, let's go to the Deer River District. This district really needs our help. They are trying to reduce their carbon footprint. Their operational costs alone last year were over $100,000. And with their savings from reducing their footprint, they could save maybe $50,000 a year. That money could be used and well spent for things like roads and trails maintenance, cleaner campgrounds, environmental education, and protecting the American bald eagle. The convention is less than a year away and we have no budget for this. Can we do this? Who's with me?
We are!
Come on out, Deer River District. Good morning is Extreme Makeover District Ranger Edition.
I'm sure glad you're here to help us take a look at this fleet. Man, every time I jump in the old green monster, head off to a meeting, the public's wondering if I'm going to a monster truck rally. I mean, $80,000 last year alone in fuel, and we get less than 10.3 miles a gallon as an average.
We can fix that. Let's look at right sizing this fleet. Maybe a hybrid car in the future, or even a golf cart.
Boy, that'd be great. You know, our employee ratio to vehicles is a little high. It's 1.3 to 1 right now. I don't know that that's the right number for us. And you know, every one of these rigs is four-wheel drive.
I think with just a few small changes in fleet could mean thousands of dollars of savings in Deer River every year.
Boy, that'd be great.
Look at this bathroom. These toilets are really old and waste a lot of water. The pipes from the upstairs bathroom run right over our office. And with all the extra water running through them, they've already leaked once.
Well, I have some ideas for this. If we replace the toilets, we'll save a huge amount. and more comfortable seats.
I'm sure the best idea will float to the top. Let me show you something outside. We also have a beautiful garden that needs watering, but it takes thousands of gallons every summer.
Well, you know, a rainwater catchment system would work wonderfully here. Save you money and water.
Mike, I wanted to talk to you about these lights. The light bulbs are so old, you know, we've got them on all the time. Got to turn them on and off during the day.
Well, Audrey, these old fluorescent tubes are just big drains on your energy bills. These old dinosaurs here are the big fat wide tubes. They've been replaced now with these energy efficient slim models that'll help save you some cash. Additionally, if we put these lights on a timer, they only come on when you walk through the area. They're not just sitting on all day long. We'll save you some additional dollars there.
Great. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is our pop machine. It's on all the time, you know, 24/7, weekends and everything.
Well, everybody knows you need a soda to get you through those long, boring, drawn-out NEPA team meetings.
That's right.
So we can put this Pepsi machine on a timer, so it's only on during office hours, saving you some additional cash.
Sweet.
You got anything else to look at?
Yeah, the furnace. Let's go see that.
Let's go look at the dinosaur.
All right.
Dang! This is one big old heating system. This thing's a dinosaur!
That's right. It's really old. It doesn't work the way it's supposed to. It's really inefficient. And the people downstairs, they're freezing. They're like popsicles. Upstairs, people are just roasting because it's so warm. They put the windows open in the wintertime. They could be barbecuing if they wanted because it's just so hot in the wintertime.
Sure. What we can do is we can replace this dinosaur with a new efficient system that'll make everybody happy.
Look at this supply room. We buy all these supplies every year. Look at these plastic binders. They break, people write on them, and get discolored. Then we don't want to reuse them, and we can't recycle them. What can we do?
Well, I think there's a lot of options here. There's a lot of good suppliers out there that sell green materials. And there is a 3-ring binder that we can recycle when we're done.
Wonderful. Let's go look at the supply closet upstairs. Take a look at this supply room. We store all of our cleaners for the office and the campground in here. They can't be good for you. It could take the paint right off the walls.
Very true. I guess if you wanted to take the paint off the walls, you could, but you probably wouldn't want to use it there or on countertops or tables. You know, there's a lot more eco-friendly products out there.
Wonderful.
Wow, it's great to have you here. I'd like you to help me take a look at some of these recycling opportunities. We do a pretty good job with most stuff, but as you can see, we don't have any way to separate out our pop cans, plastic, or glass. And look at this paper, it's only used on one side.
Well, we can change all your computers to printing on duplex, and you'll decrease your consumption by up to half. And we can look into getting individual bins for the other materials and separate out the aluminum and plastic.
Inspector Callahan, get out here. You're not going to believe this.
Come on, I'll take you out to the garage.
The ranger's gonna be mad we found out about this.
I know. We've been trying to get the money so we could buy a gas house and store this stuff properly.
Have you thought about spill-proof, flame-resistant containers?
No, you think that'd be a better option for us?
I think it'd be a more economical option, yes.
Well, we'll definitely look into that.
Oh, this is good. Look at this. This is a letter from the forest supervisor to all Chippewa National Forest employees encouraging them to attend the upcoming How to Become Green Festival.
How to Become Green Festival? Is that some kind of green beer tasting festival?
Who knows?
Well, nevertheless, that's a step in the right direction.
It is.
Look at this. Sustainability is even in their work plans, so at least they're talking about it.
Wow, an employee contest. $5,000 to the first employee who saves the district the same amount of money in one fiscal year. Now that's a good district ranger.
Yes.
It really doesn't work the way it's supposed to. You know, the people downstairs are frozen. They're like icicles. The people upstairs.
I'm speaking to you today in hopes of the vehicle ratio. Right now we're sitting at 1.3 to 1. I think we're probably a little high.
paper consumption in half. And we can also look into getting some individual.
Dang! This is one big old furnace. This thing is... Festival? Well, nevertheless, that's a step in the right direction.
They're crazy. There's no way this forest is going to stand for this much change.
It's another fad. It's just going to go away like all the other initiatives.